Yo, hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kingdom Conversations. I'm your host, Pastor Jason Hendrickson, and I am so happy to be here with you all. I pray that you all have had an amazing weekend and that you have spent time with people that love you and not just tolerate you, but they celebrate you and all the great things that you are and the great things that God is doing in your life. Well, you guys know we're in season number 2, and I have been blessed to have some amazing guests come sit down with us. And today is no different. Every week we get bigger and better. And my brother that's here today is probably one of the biggest that we've ever had on our show. He has been on, every television show, every stand-up show, every major network, and he is doing some amazing things. We're going to talk to him about fatherhood, about being in the entertainment industry. We just got so much to cover. He is my friend and he is my brother, and I'm talking about none other than the comedian, the living legend himself, the green-eyed bandit. I think his eyes are contacts, y'all. We gonna clear that up today. Cause I was in LA with this dude, and I'm sitting there, we eating, and I'm looking at his eyes, and I don't look no man in the eye, right? I don't stare at no man's eyes. But this guy's eyes, it just draws you in. And I'm like, these are contacts. These are contacts. I want the truth, and we're gonna get it today. My brother Gerald Kelly is here. Gerald Kelly!
What's up, man? What's going on, man? How you feeling, baby? You can't. When you got contact, you can't do this, man. You can't do this, man. You can't do this. You know what I'm saying?
We want to know the truth, Gerald.
Nothing but the truth, man.
There is something going on with them eyes. The green-eyed bandit himself. Gerald, what's up, man? How you doing, brother?
What's happening, Pastor JPJ, as I call you? We call you, man. PJ, what's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm blessed, and I'm happy to be back connected with you. First of all, I gotta say publicly, thank you. I was out in LA this past weekend. Well, all of last weekend and the weekend, and I want to say thank you, Gerald, for just treating me like a king, man. You showed me around. You took me places. Got me into shows and got me to meet some, comedy legends and
man.
And Gerald's so smooth with it, y'all. I watched him, right? He picks up the phone. He said, yeah, me and my brother, my brother in town, we want to come to the show. Done. Bam. Next thing you know, we got VIP tickets backstage, all kind of stuff, man. So thank you so much for just showing me a great time in LA, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you being out here with us, man. We had a ball. Once I knew you were coming, I was out here for a little while. And I'm like, hey, they got the double threat out here, the triple threat with Little Hunter. You know what I'm saying? So, and Isaiah was with us, man, for quadruple threat. So, we had a good time, man. We had a blessed time. We'll be back me and Hunter will be back in New York on Saturday. You know, I own my own comedy club in Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn Estates, man. Brooklyn Comedy Experience, man, on Utica Avenue. So, got to be back so I can get back on the stage out there.
Yeah. So listen, everybody that is in Brooklyn that loves comedy, I was there last weekend, before I left to go to LA. And when I tell you, we had such a good time. There was this white brother that came out. Hey, Sheila Love, what's up, girl? I was trying to text you earlier. I have to call you. Matter of fact, I need you to text me. Text me as soon as you can, so I'll remember to text you when I get off. I miss y'all so much. That's one of my members, G, that relocated down south, and her family are doing so good now. But
got you.
Yeah, we were in the club. I was at the show, and this white brother walked out, looked at me, and said, "Yo, what's up, Rick Ross?"
Yeah.
I wish I had a mic because I would have went toe to toe with him. But people don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I ever told you this, Gerald. I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian. But I would be a cursing comedian. So I wouldn't be doing clean comedy.
Yeah, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. And be the pastor on Sunday.
Yeah, I got to go back to pastoring. But
unless you Kurt Franklin.
Well, Kirk is not a pastor. He's not
okay.
He's not a pastor. Yeah, but that's always what I want. But man, how did you get started in stand-up comedy?
Well, I've always had the gift. I used to notice it when I was little. I'm talking about 11, 10 years old. I had that gift of being able to snap back at people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking about like come up with clever stuff on the dome. Like, wow, did you just say that? And growing up the way I grew up in the Bronx, in Harlem, man, Harlem and Bronx, part of my youth, most of my youth. My mom was very poor, no dad in the life. So mom did the best she could. And we struggled a lot, man. We struggled a lot, with clothes, finances. And the other kids, it's funny because all the kids that used to tease me because they had father and mothers in the same household. Mothers had good jobs and they dressed better than me. They used to give me hand-me-downs. My mother used to get hand-me-downs from those kids.
I know about that, man.
And these Negroes used to be out in the street going, yo, you got on my clothes, you got on my shoes. Look at his scary eyes. Yo, scary eyes, ugly eyes, got my shoes on. So all I used to do, man, it ain't that funny until the background dialect. The dialect. Scary eyes, just got my shoes on. Look at the shoes, don't even fit. My mother used to get hand-me-downs. I'm a size 5 shoes. She get hand-me-downs from the people in the neighborhood, kids size 11.
You're not a size 5 now.
No, I'm talking about as a kid.
I would say if you're a size 5 now, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I still get teased. My feet will be killing me, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I'm 11. I'm a size 11 and a half now, but I was wearing 11 and a half at 8 years old.
Wow.
Hand-me-downs. It wasn't my size though. Wow. So I used to get teased by the kids, man. And before I tell the rest of the story, I'm doing way better than all those kids who used to tease me when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So they used to tease me about my clothes and everything. So I used to snap back. We call it snapping. They call it bagging now. Jonins. Mm-hmm. Like your mother's so old. I used to kill people. Your mother's so old. I told her at the age and she died. Look at your mother's shoes. Your mother's shoes so old. The heel is in the front. She walked in the grocery store backwards. So I'm 10, 11 years old coming at people like this. So I got older, man, and I wanted to be like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And not in the sense of singing or dancing or performing like that. I just wanted to be able to perform and have people going crazy and loving what I'm doing on stage. I was a big Michael Jackson fan, still is.
Yo, they going in on you, and they going in with you. About your mother was thinking ahead. Your mother was thinking ahead. You had room to grow. Oh my God. Bet you don't have corns. Oh, Gerald, are you there? I think we lost Gerald. In the midst of that, yo, Donnell, you are so crazy, man. Come on, Gerald. Unfreeze, man. Unfreeze. Let's see if I get him back in. All right, yo, y'all are crazy, man. Gerald Kelly. Let me see. Do we have him back? All righty. All right. So Gerald clearly has an Android. And no. No, he didn't leave because of you, Donnell. Oh God. Oh my God. Yeah, clearly Gerald has an Android, so we're gonna wait for him to figure that out and get back in here. So yeah, we gotta see what's going on. But anyway, so yeah, guys. So when I was out in LA, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something, and y'all don't use this against me, y'all. But you know what? If y'all do, I don't care. Because I work hard, right? And I don't get a lot of sleep, right? So Gerald took me to the Lavelle Crawford show, right? And we in the joint, and Arnez Jay is on the stage getting busy, and I'm talking about he was killing, and I'm sitting there, right, and I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the show. Then Bruce comes out. Bruce comes out, and next thing you know, y'all, I was knocked out sleep. I'm talking about stretched, y'all, like this. And Gerald got the pictures. I'm trying to pay him not to put them up. So Crystal, my manager's on here. We may have an issue. This is our first thing. This is our first big thing. I need you to squash this. I need you to get your Olivia Pope on. Let me tell you, I was so tired, y'all, because LA is 3 hours back. So that time switch, it hit me at the comedy club. And anybody know me, Donnell, my boy, been my deacon for years. He knows I will fall asleep anywhere, especially if I'm with people that I trust. So I trust Gerald a whole lot. And so Gerald, let me call him, see what's going on here. And anybody that wants to call in, y'all can call in and talk to me and Gerald today.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Oh, he's picking up the phone. All right. Y'all can call in and talk to me and Gerald. Let's see. Let's put the number up. The number is, if you want to call in, 929-610-4947. You can call in and be on the show right now. Matter of fact, if you think you got some jokes, let's do this. I got Gerald Kelly, who is professional. I'm gonna let him tell y'all everything that he's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to do some amazing things. If we can get him to get off that Android, let me call him back one more time, y'all. Let's see. Let's get him on the. This is stuff live on the air, y'all.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. It's your boy Gerald Kelly. Leave a name and a number, and I'll get right back to you. But remember, seek thee first the kingdom of God and all His righteousness.
Come on, He's anointed, y'all.
And all things shall be added to you. It's your boy. God bless.
Gerald Kelly, did you forget that we doing a show? Come back in the room, bro.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1.
Yes, I am.
To send your message with normal
Press
delivery,
1.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now get it. Now come on, Gerald Kelly. Come on back in here. But anyway, at any rate, so I'm there, and I'm telling you, you got to introduce him to the Apple way of salvation. I'm trying to tell him, trying to get him to be apostolic. Gerald ain't sleep. I don't know what happened. So Bruce gets on stage, right? And I love Bruce. I'm talking about, I think he's probably one of the funniest comedians, period. And next thing you know, I'm gone. Me and Gerald's son Hunter, we laid out in the comedy club, and we at the Microsoft Theater. So that theater got a seat at least 15,000 people, at least 15,000, and it was packed. And I'm like, yo, all these people around me, the sound system in there is retarded. It's crazy. DJ's killing, but I'm gone, stretched out. Was tired, y'all. And I didn't wake back up until Lavelle Crawford came out. Well, when Samora came out, I woke up because she was crushing. She was killing. She was hosting, and y'all know Samora's mouth is crazy. She was saying all kind of stuff. And I'm asleep, but I hear her in my sleep, and I'm like, what in the world? I know she did just say that. I said, let me wake up, see what's happening in here. And I woke up, and she was going in, getting busy. And doing what I don't know what happened to Gerald, y'all. I'm a little concerned now. Donnell, I think maybe you made him mad, Donnell. I don't know. Donnell, let me send you the link. You come on since you want to tell jokes. Oh God. Yeah, but we really got a lot of rest in that comedy club. LaShonda. I'm going to text you. Matter of fact, let me text LaShonda right now. I'm doing so much while I'm on this show, y'all. I'm texting you. Hey, LaShonda, I'm texting you right now. Yes. There you go. I just text you, LaShonda. Just tell you I love you. I love you and I miss y'all. And we're expecting nothing but continual continual great things from you and your family. I'm so proud of you guys. Let me tell you something. I don't know what happened, Crystal. I was gone. I was knocked out. And I woke up and Lavelle came out and Lavelle was killing. And I got up and I watched Lavelle's set. He was great. Then I went to Gerald got me backstage and hanging out in the VIP, the after party with some more. And then we stayed at Samoa's after party for a little bit. Then we went into Lavelle's dressing room, and that's when it got crazy. So I'm in there. I'm in the cut. I never get starstruck when I see people that I love and admire. And I'm just laying in the cut, being me. I'm just in the cut chilling. And they told Lavelle I was a pastor, and he just went off on me. He said, "What kind of pastor dressed like that?" And I had on some dark shades, not these glasses. I had on some other frames. He started going in on my glasses. He's like, "What kind of pastor is this smooth and dressed like this?" Da, da, da. But by the end of the night, me and Lavelle, we got real cool, and we got real acquainted, and we ended up having probably one of the best conversations about God and the industry that I ever had. So he can really go. Lavelle is nice with it. He can really go. I'm really concerned, y'all. What happened to Gerald? This is not like him. Okay, so anyway, all right, because if I got to do the show by myself, I'm more than capable of doing it, and we'll get Gerald back at another time. But remember last week, we were talking about on the show things that, how you see yourself. And I think that's a great place to pick back up, because I see myself on major platforms. I see myself on stages and different things like that. And you have to carry yourself how you see yourself. If you see yourself successful, you have to begin to act and talk like you're successful. And that's what I was doing. I was back there in the after party, in the VIP section, and I'm just blending in. And you would have thought I am one of them. You know what I mean? I said, I was sitting there taking it all in. I said, Jay-Hen, you belong in this room. Don't get scared now. Don't get all quiet now. And you know how some people do when they get in, rooms, they uncomfortable and everybody just stay on their phone. No, get up and work the room, bro. Work the room. And that's exactly what we did. We started working the room and making connections. And it was crazy. I hope that's what happened. I hope that his phone died. That's it. And that's what you have to do, guys. You have to begin to carry yourself as you see yourself. Because if you don't see yourself or think that you belong in those rooms, you will act like you don't belong in those rooms. And I'm telling you, we belong in those rooms, guys. Okay, here goes Gerald Kelly calling right now. I'm not going to put him on speakerphone. Gerald, what happened? Gerald. Yeah, what happened? You okay? You want to click on the link again and try to come back in? No, you're not yet. You got to get off the phone. You got to hang up the phone. All right. When senior citizens try to use technology, this is what happens. Gerald is up there in age. I got to get him his AARP card now. There you go. All right, he's back.
Had to put the readers on.
Yeah. This is what happens when senior citizens try to use technology. This is what happens.
Hey, thank God I got my little son here, boy.
Yeah. I said, man, me and you both, we got to go get our AARP cards now.
I got mine already. You
got yours?
I got mine already.
Are the discounts as good as they tell me?
Yeah, they are. They're good, man. That's how I got this cell phone.
Now, Gerald, if you put your readers on, I'll put mine on. I won't leave you out there by yourself.
Nah, I don't need my readers now. I'm good. I need the readers.
You sure?
Back of that. I need the
readers. I got mine.
That Wi-Fi password. I need the readers.
And you got to wear them like this. You got to put them on the bottom. You can't. That's it. That's how you gotta wear them. You gotta look down.
I'm good.
All right, good. So back to what we were saying. You were telling us how you got started.
So
in
yeah,
comedy.
so then after you know, when I got older, went to high school after, you know, junior high school wasn't no problem. Went to high school, didn't want to be funny. I wanted to be just wanted to be a cool kid in high school. I was just real cool. Tracy Morgan was the funniest cat in high school. Tracy Morgan and was another guy went to DeWitt Clinton High School with us, man. Leroy. They was the funny guys. They was the class clowns.
Okay.
So I was a cool dude, but I went back to the neighborhood after school. I was funny. So I knew I had jokes. And then when high school was over, I joined the Navy, and I'm in boot camp with about 80 different white people, white brothers, Asian brothers, Spanish, black, and dudes are sad, missing their families, and I'm snapping and making everybody laugh. And I'm like, man, I can make everyone laugh, man. So when I got out the Navy, I came home. Tracy Morgan was already on television. And I remember being on Fordham Road in the Bronx, man, and I saw a Lamborghini outside parked in the middle of the street, and hundreds and hundreds of people surrounded him. And it was Tracy Morgan. And I went over there and I said, Trey Bag, what's up? Yo, Gerald Kelly, what's good, Gerald Kelly? Yo, you need to be doing this comedy stuff. Yo, you funny as me. You just funny as me, yo. I said, yo, where I got to go, man? I want to do it, man. I wrote a couple of jokes. Yo, I'm going to bring you to the Uptown Comedy Club in Harlem. Man, Uptown Comedy Club in Harlem, man. I was there performing, man, with the Brown Brothers and Maceo and Flex and all those guys. And next thing I know, I was introduced to the Peppermint Lounge in Jersey with Bob Sumner. And 7 months later, my comedy career, I was on Def Comedy Jam.
Oh, wow.
7-8 months in my career. My first 7-8 months of my career, I was on Def Comedy Jam. And been rocking ever since, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Rock
since. You have made history because I've never seen it before, but you have a father and son combination that you put together with your boys. Now, is that the first father and son comedy tour ever in the history of comedy?
Sons. It's plural.
Sons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we the first ever in the history of stand-up comedy to be a father and sons on tour together. We got the Father and Sons comedy tour. Me and Isaiah started 21 years ago. It was me and Isaiah, the first father and son, to do it on tour together. And now it's the first father and sons. You know, it's three sons and the dad that rock together, perform together, TV shows. We just did a television show in Africa. We did a TV show in Ghana for Discovery Channel. It's going to be coming out in a few months.
Can I tell you something, Gerald?
Yeah.
When you told me that, it was confirmation, and I got some of my people. I didn't even tell you this when I was in LA, but I'm getting ready to start a church in Ghana.
Wow.
And I kept telling my people, I was like, yo, everybody that I come in contact with, everybody's talking about Ghana.
Yes.
You were out there for a month shooting, 2 months.
Yeah.
And one of my members, James Mensah, he is a dope recording artist. Right here, let me put his picture up. He's a dope recording artist from out there. Oh, he got my spiritual daughter's picture, because that ain't James. I was ready to say, now hold on, let me get my readers, because that don't look. Last time I looked, James didn't have no blonde hair. Let me get a look. Oh no, that ain't James. That's my,
cute. James is cute.
James a cutie.
James a cutie.
I said, listen, it's too. We just started the church. We can't have this kind of mess going on already.
Not yet.
Let me be out there a good 3 years first.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta be like, let's get the church built first.
Right. But yeah, James Mensah, he is a really dope praise and worship artist. And so he's gonna be out there leading worship for us, and we just gonna have a great time. So that right there, what was the experience? What was the best part of you being in Ghana? So I know what to look forward to when I go out there.
Just the best part, there's several best parts. One of the best parts was just interacting with the natives and learning more about our culture. You
Mm,
know, my most solid part was very emotional when I visited these slave castles.
mm.
And I stayed there for a long time, man. You could smell the stench of 400 years of slavery to this day. You can still smell it.
Wow.
I was there January, February, March. Um, you could feel the pain of our people, our ancestors, and what they went through. And you see the ocean where they jumped in the ocean to just die and be eaten by sharks, as opposed to allowing themselves to be slaved. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It was tough, man. It was very tough. That was tough, but it was. I don't want to say the best part, but it was the most invigorating part.
Mm,
And I learned so much about being out there, man. I love the way our people live out in Croy, East Legon, Ghana. But I was there. That's like the Beverly Hills of Ghana. But I was there, and I requested from Discovery, who was on the TV show, the network. I requested for them to take me and my sons to a different part. We want to go where our people were really going through the struggle.
mm,
Where there was no stores, no corner stores, no Walmarts, no Targets, no Burger Kings, no McDonald's, none of that stuff. And they took me. First, they
mm.
said to me, it's an hour flight. And I said, okay, I could do that hour flight. Then it was a 5-hour drive after you did the hour flight.
Wow.
I complained about it, and then as I'm riding, it was the most amazing drive ever. I saw our people, man, walking around with no shoes on, no socks, just no shirts, just some cloth around their waist sides, and carrying water and bottles and food. And then we got there 5 hours later, we got into the villages. We went to our house. It's a
Mm,
house. It's this couple. They laid on a one little, like a pillow. You ever see the pillows that go on the couches? They had like a
mm.
pillow that goes on the couches, two pillows, and that was their bed.
Wow.
And I said, I just got emotional, started crying. They looked at me and said, my brother, I know to you it looks like we have nothing, but to us we have everything.
Wow.
They took me outside and showed me how they kill the roosters, or they kill alligators. They cook them, they eat them, they use the water. They clean the water. They try to clean the water by stirring it a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
it was just very humbling, man. And then I just had one of the best experiences of my life when there was about 75 children, and they started following us and showing us places and following us, me, Isaiah, and my son Joshua, because Hunter didn't go. Hunter stayed with his mom back in the Beverly Hills of Africa. He went to stay with mommy. So these kids were taking me through these little mazes. And PJ, I'm a big guy, so I got to one maze and I said, I'm not gonna be able to squeeze through that. I'm gonna need y'all help. I said, I need y'all to cheer me on. Go, 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 go.
Mhm.
Almost 100 kids saying, go, 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 go. Man, I'm holding my stomach in, my chest caving in. I slid through, and they went crazy.
What?
And I talked to one of the producers the other day. He said, Gerald, you got to see the editing. When that comes out, it's going to bring so much joy and tears to people's eyes, man. That was one of those
Wow.
moments with kids. So it was beautiful. The toughest part about being out there was leaving.
Mm.
Didn't want to leave. I want to go back. I want to go back. They told us we couldn't do comedy, stand-up comedy. Jason, they told us stand-up comedy couldn't work out there from
Really?
American perspective. Guess what?
It did.
When I found out, when I was back home.
Wow.
Dude, me and Isaiah, Joshua, and Hunter set up a comedy show at a venue. They packed it up, and we tore the house down.
Wow.
Our material is diverse, where everybody can relate to it. You're gonna relate to something that we say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we tore the house down. It was the owner of the venue was like, I did not know this could ever happen. Even Michael Blackson, we went to his house while we were out there, and Michael Blackson was like, he told me, he said, Gerald, if anybody knows how to make it happen, mother sucker, you can. He said, your ink pen is different. And we made it happen, man. So
That's
it's
great.
just was beautiful, man. Oh, go out there, open up a church. We went to church out there too, bro.
Yeah, how was that for you?
We threw down. We got
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit is out there too, bro.
Oh yeah, big time.
I looked at the Holy Spirit. I was like, "You be in New York?" Holy Spirit, yeah, Pastor Jay church. I said, you know Pastor Jay. Yeah. This son, he said, "Do you know Jesus?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Jesus is here too." I said, "Jesus is here too."
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't. So when can we start looking for all of this stuff, the stuff that you did with Discovery? And I don't want to talk about the other stuff that I know you got going on, but when is all this stuff gonna be visible to us, to the people?
A few months from now, it should be released. It should be coming out on Discovery. I'll let you know. You can let everybody else know.
This month.
Huh?
This month.
Hunter said this month.
This month.
It's October, Hunter.
Yeah.
It's coming out this month?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Yeah. If Hunter says coming out this month, it's coming out next month.
Hunter knows.
Hunter knows. Hunter knows.
So, Gerald, I gotta ask you. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Right here on my show.
Copy.
Because Tracy Morgan hooked you up with your first shot. Will you do that for your brother? Because I think I want to try.
You know what, man? All you gotta do is say the word. We can make it happen. I think that'd be dope, man. I might be biased, but comedy is the hardest form of entertainment in the world.
It has to be.
I've been saying that for years.
Comedy and soccer.
Yeah, soccer too. Soccer.
You see how big that field is? Them jokers running me down that field. One time up that field, Gerald, I'm gone.
Dude, I played soccer one time. All I kept hearing was like, "Get back down here, big man." I'm like, man, I'm done. I did one of these with my feet, that was it. I'm gone. You out of shape when you subbing out for the wrong team.
You just want out. You don't care whose time out it is. Just get me off this field.
I got USA blue on. I'm South Korea. I'm sitting on with the South Korea team like this. I'm on the bench like this. They looking at me like, you over there. I'm tired. I'm out of shape, bro. I'm out of shape, man.
Listen, man, I look at that joint and I'll be like, man, these guys are in the best shape of their lives. It's crazy.
It's tough, crazy, man. Yeah, comedy is the toughest form of entertainment, man. And I've always known that, but when we did NBC America's Got Talent,
that's when you knew it was like really.
That's when I knew. I was like, this is real.
So give me some pointers. What should I, go? Let's go into coach mode right here. Let's go.
Well, see, I teach. Me. I'm one of the best teachers of comedy in the game, man.
Right.
The proof is in the pudding. You just look at the kids. And I didn't just help my kids do comedy. There's a lot of comedians that I ghostwrite for.
Really? This is, how Fat Joe got the joke for a moment on his show. This is the Jay Hen moment. We can't say their name, can we? We can't say.
Well, there's over 500.
500 people that you ghostwrite for?
Yeah, in my career.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's a guy right now that's winning this competition in Florida. I ink penned him a hot 15 minutes.
So what can you hook me up, G?
Where were we, Hunter?
10 minutes.
Hunter, where we at? West Virginia?
Yeah, West Virginia.
We was in West Virginia, man, in my hotel, bro. And Tracy called me, Tracy Morgan. Yo, Jebel Kelly, I need a favor. Talk to me, Trey, anything. Yo, I need a hot 25-minute set, yo. I'm going, me and my wife divorcing, and I got custody of my daughter, and I want to write some material about being a dad to a daughter. I've never really been a daughter dad. I said, say less. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you a lot of money, baby. Send me a Zelle. I said, say less. I wrote him a 30-minute set in like 12 minutes, bro.
Wow.
And I was on stage performing. I'll never forget. I was on stage performing in West Virginia. 20,000 people, man, it was crazy. The phone kept going off and off and on before I went on stage, right? Before I walked out there, I grabbed it real quick. It was Tracy. Yo, you a genius, yo, Gerald Kelly. You a genius, bro. Yo, you one of the best that ever does. Yo, thanks, Trey. I gotta run now. I gotta run. Yo, that money is coming in your account right now. I said, man, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So with you, man, you already got the stage presence, bro. You already on the stage.
Right.
And fear is not of God, so you not
Right.
fearful.
I'm definitely not afraid to do it.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you can stand on stage and ask people who ain't really got it for their tithes and offering,
So I'm already prepped.
you prepped. That's the most confident. The hardest thing in the world to do besides comedy is get
collect
Negroes,
tithes.
get Negroes to pay tithes.
I think I'm gonna be a rock star then.
You're gonna be a rock star. You ever had that one person in church don't know what tithes is? They new to the church. They're like, tithe. What's tithe?
What's tithes?
What tithe? I don't use no tithe. I use gain. I watch for gains. I don't even what? Offering what?
Oh,
you know how much my Uber was to get here? That's my offering. Well, I'm going to another church.
Oh my God. But I'm serious, G. I got a couple of things on my bucket list. What I just did in LA, what we can't talk about right now.
Yeah.
That was on my bucket list.
Got it.
And I want to do a stand-up comedian. I want to do a set as a stand-up comedian.
So we're gonna put together, okay, we're gonna work when I get back, we're gonna work on the set. We could do it on Zoom, FaceTime, whatever. Work on the set. I can get you a set, man, and I can close my eyes and get you a set. You're a pastor, man. Are you kidding me?
Well, let me ask you this. After you write this set, Gerald, will I still be a pastor?
Yeah. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. There's no such thing as church folks anymore.
Yeah, it's things have changed a whole lot.
Things have changed. We folks. Everybody's,
Just folks.
And I think you save more lives that way than the other way, because the other way, a lot of people, what is it called? The traditionary way.
Yeah.
People get scared out of the church, man. It used to be a time where church folks, like not all, but some church folks would scare people from going to church.
Yeah.
These last 10, 15 years, 20 years, church folks have scared people to be non-believers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like argue with people about Christ. Like, are you serious, man? And then as soon as something go wrong in their life, they calling you. Hey, pastor, remember that Jesus guy you was talking about, and I didn't believe in him? Yeah. Can you call him for me? I got this stage 4 I'm going through right now. Oh, now you want him. He was always there. He ain't turning his back.
Yeah.
But see, that's the stuff you could talk about, man. I can it's true stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
True stuff. I do gospel comedy also, man. You know what I'm saying? I got an incredible thing on YouTube. Go to Gerald Kelly and pull up Comedy for the Kingdom, Gospel Comedy All-Stars, Gerald Kelly. If you're one of them holier than thou Christians, don't pull up the other stuff.
Yeah, see, now here's a challenge. I don't want to do gospel comedy.
Okay.
But I can't curse though, Gerald.
You don't have to do gospel comedy and not curse. You don't have to do, you don't need to curse to do gospel comedy. You just need to be clean.
All right.
Yeah, you ain't got to curse.
All right.
You know what I don't like, man? I got booked a homegirl of mine back in New York. She married a pastor. His dude thought he was the God of gods. She called him and told him she knew a comedian. So he had his congregation call me. Right. First mistake. You don't need no congregation to call me, bro. You call me.
Right.
I know everyone in this industry. Everyone.
Right.
So you call me. I don't need your the third and fourth or whatever. So they call, and they got a price because of her, my friend.
Right.
her husband, and he a pastor, and she gloating and floating. And I gave him a price, and they gave me a deposit. And 2 weeks before the show, some of his congregation, his people, went online to look at my stuff.
Right.
And then he saw it and told them, no. This is a church of God. We cannot have this man performing here using that kind of. First of all, I'm a professional.
Right.
I'm not going to use this there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they called and canceled it because of that reason. I said, so you judging me?
Mm-hmm.
You know me. I pull the word out, the book out. I had to dust my Bible off, though. I dusted it off a little bit.
Right.
So you judging me, and judging is a sin.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, well, brother, I said, no, you judging me. So what we doing now? Well, I'm gonna need that deposit back. I said, no, you won't.
Oh no, we don't give.
You're not getting that back. You get no deposit. You booked me.
Non-refundable.
Not refundable. I didn't quit on you. You went and looked up. You booked a comedian to do your gospel comedy show, and you're looking at Def Comedy Jam.
Right.
What you looking at Def Comedy Jam for? Everybody that does clean comedy now started off on Def Comedy Jam.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so pastor, let me ask you a question. You ever cursed in your life? Yeah, before I was a pastor. I said, oh, so you got a pass.
Right.
I said, man, come on, man. So, but anyway, man, you can be funny without cursing.
Okay. So y'all hear this, right? Gerald Kelly is saying on Kingdom Conversations that he's going to help Pastor Jay put together his first stand-up set. And I think I want to debut at your club.
Let's do it. Let's put something together big, and you host it. And
you'll headline it, and I'm gonna open for Gerald Kelly.
You go, oh yeah, you open up, you host it.
Come on, Doc. Don't play with my feelings like that, Reverend. Don't get me excited like that, Doc.
You just got to teach you. If you do that for me, I need you to do me a favor. I need to learn some more scriptures.
I got you. That's easy. I can put together a memory list for you in 2.2 seconds.
Because I want to be able to, when I talk that talk, I want to be able to walk the walk. I want to be saying, I don't want to be like, 1 Corinthians 13:6, my sister, says, seek thee first the kingdom of God. They're gonna be like, no, it's not, Gerald.
That's a fair exchange.
That's fair exchange.
We could do that.
I mean, my funniest material, I don't know, man. I got so much material, man. I got like 30,000 hours of material. But some of my funniest stuff, man, is my church material, man. My funeral stuff. Hey, Pastor, I get people that book me to perform at memorials for their dead loved ones because of that church and funeral material.
Mm-hmm.
I do a joke one time at a church, man, at a funeral about how because of the pandemic, money got tight.
Mm-hmm.
Negroes is burying two at a time in the same coffin. You get to a coffin, it's two dudes in the coffin, one on top, one on the bottom. Two different families. The Spanish family over this side of the church, the black family over here. They had to lift up their loved one to take a look at him. They be like, Paul doing good, but Henriquez is heavy. We got to put him down. Man, it's so much stuff to talk about, man. Like I do a joke about church. Like I love church. I like going to the early service.
Right.
8:00. Be home at 8:18.
Yeah.
I like a pastor. My pastor gotta love sports too. Got to be a football fan.
Yeah, because he won't keep you long.
Yep.
That's right.
You're gonna stay at church long when the pastor say in the beginning of the service, I ain't gonna be up here too long. Yeah. I ain't gonna be with you long, right? Right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna be with you long. 3 hours later, you're like, come on. You yelling out, hallelujah, the game on, Pastor. Third quarter, giving them hits. I want you to come back to night service. It is night service.
Right. This is night service right here.
But yeah, man, so I got you, man. Let's do that. This will be your debut. Your debut.
Let's do an even exchange. Even exchange. All right. So, Gerald, man, if people want to get in contact with you and they want to book the Father and Sons comedy tour, how do they do that?
They can contact me on. I got a phone number they can contact me on. They can hit me up on Instagram, comedian Gerald Kelly, GeraldKelly on Instagram. Facebook is Gerald Kelly. Leave me a message. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hit me up, and that's what's happening.
So I every time we do this show, I always leave the stage for my guests to say something inspiring, to encourage maybe some other young up and coming comedian or creative that wants to do something that may be experiencing some fear or discouragement. So the floor is yours, G. You know, just talk to them and encourage them.
But I want to talk about man has nothing to do with entertainment, if that's okay. I want to talk about this our culture. Our culture is contagious, man. We're killing each other at an astronomical rate. Our women and men don't know how to love each other no more. Black women are giving up on good black men at an astronomical rate. Black women at an astronomical rate. Women are raising these children by themselves. Children are being raised in these households where dad and mom don't get along, can't stand each other. And it's destroying our culture and our future. I believe that we got to stop that. We got to learn to love each other again. We must start learning to love each other again now, right now, because we're losing as a culture. We got to look out for each other like we did 40 years ago, maybe longer. We got to start sharing with each other, sharing knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Stop talking bad about each other. Love each other. You see something wrong with a person, help them out. Talk to them about it. Ask them what that is instead of gossiping behind their back. We got to learn to love each other, man. We got to stop killing each other. Stop killing each other. And that comes from love. If we love each other more, we have to kill each other less. We got to stop doing their job for us. We're doing their job for them. Killing each other, doing their job for them. You know, these children are lost in the streets because they're not getting no love at home. The only love they get is when they walk out in the street and they get that love from the hood. They get that hood love. They're not being told that I love you. Mothers, a lot of these moms, not all, a lot of these mothers are soft with these boys. A lot of these dads got to step up. So what you not with Keisha or Shaniqua or Janine or Joanne or no more. You're not with them no more. You still have an obligation to be a real dad, a real father to these kids. Stop being soft to these kids. These kids need the tough love, not just the soft love. You know, and that's why we have a lot of our boys that are not boys. We have a lot of our girls that's not girls. We have a lot of hatred going on, a lot of negativity. And the biggest thing, people got to get back into Christ, man. Get back into God. God first. Take stuff to the Lord. The God is right there saying, okay, bring it to me. But we as people, we bring it to Jesus and then we take it away. God, I'm going through this. Somebody go take it to the Lord and leave it there. The next night, this dude's creeping up on Jesus, taking it from God. God going, okay, you wanted me to have that and help you, but you got it, right? So that's my message. That's my message, man. I'm Gerald Kelly. Peace.
Yo, that was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Green-Eyed Bandit, the living legend, the comedy superstar, Gerald Kelly, man, my friend and my brother. I appreciate you for taking time out your crazy schedule. I know you got some major things going down this week, and we're sending nothing but grace, positive energy, and we're speaking into the atmosphere that it's already done.
Amen.
The contract is already prepared for you and
Yes,
your
sir.
family.
Yes, sir.
And we're expecting a few cameos for Pastor J.
Come on.
Finish all these deals
Come on.
and all that.
Come on. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, man,
Yo, G, I love you, my guy.
love you too. You fit right in, bro. You was right with us the other day, so you know that.
Oh,
we
yeah,
gotta have a pastor to go to council with.
I felt right. And the crazy thing, while I'm sitting in there with you and Lavelle and all of them, I felt like I belonged there, man. I was like, yo, this is my type time right here. This is where I belong. So,
but you know what though? I got to tell Brooklyn, you didn't stand up for Jay-Z though, man. You left me out there though, man.
Nah, because I felt what you and Lavelle, I felt what both of y'all were saying, but I saw the bigger picture. So sometimes when you have two tanks getting ready to crash, the best thing to do is get out the way, brother. And that's all I did, you know, because it was something that y'all two needed to express to each other. But I got both sides. And I actually agree with both of y'all, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it was a great conversation, and I got to see. I respect you more now because you didn't back down.
No,
You
I wasn't
stood,
going back down.
you
I'm
stood
not going to
10
ever
toes
back down to
down. Like,
nobody
nah,
to
this is
how I
it.
feel.
Yeah, this is
Whether
how I feel.
yeah, whether they think I'm right or wrong, I'm never backing
Yeah,
down to how I feel.
yeah.
I know my story,
appreciate
and
that.
I didn't mention that Nipsey Hussle stuff and Jay-Z stuff to so many people since that day. They's like, man, that them people out of their doggone mind, man. Nipsey
Yeah,
Hussle got a star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame
yeah,
here in L.A.
yeah.
and his
I
funeral sold out the Staples Center. So you told me he not
gotta
all
mean
that?
something. Yeah, it gotta mean something. Yeah, yeah. You can't downplay that part.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So we got a lot of work to do, G. I'm ready, and
Let's do it.
I'm gonna be watching some of your clips and stealing some of your moves, and you know what I'm saying. I'm
Let's do
getting
it.
ready. I'm going into training.
Hey man,
I
I'm speaking this into existence. You know, I'm getting ready to shoot a stand-up special. And I'm going to shoot it for homeless people. I'm going to have everyone in the venue is going to be homeless.
wow.
So you can host that, and I'm a headline that, and we get an act to open up, and we're going to shoot that for TV. We got the camera crew and everybody. We got the networks that love the idea. I'm an advocate. Me and Little Hunter, we go around the country, around the world now, and we find homeless people and we put them in hotels for a night or two or three or four. So we've been doing that for some years now, and it's paying off. So I want to bring awareness to the homeless situation that's going on in this country.
I'm
And
with it.
yeah, so we shoot a stand-up comedy special, and everyone in the venue, everyone in the seats is gonna be homeless. We'll get them off the streets, bus them, cars, whatever we got to do, get them cleaned up, showered. If they need to get educators around them, a vaccination or whatever, take them to the mall, get them clothes, and just change their lives, man, and document that and take that to a whole nother level, man. Because there's too many people out here that's homeless. Too
Yeah,
many.
I'm definitely with it, man. That's my type time right there.
All right.
IG, appreciate you, my guy.
Peace.
Later. Yo, y'all heard it here. History's in the making. Another lane I'm going to spin my card down. I'm going to do a stand-up comedy show. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I got one of the best that's going to be coaching me, Gerald Kelly, and we're going to do it. And I'll be hosting some more comedy shows. And I want you guys to get ready because we're going to do a big comedy show at Gerald's Club here in Brooklyn. So I may host that one. I'm not sure, but Gerald is always going to be my headliner for whatever shows that we do there. And we're going to get it in. So I need to talk to Iris and any other gospel comedians that y'all know, or just people that want to try, their hand at it. Because the food at the club is off the chain. It's amazing. My banana pudding is going to be there. So we got some work to do. So y'all stay tuned. Jay Hen does comedy. Never know. This was always a dream that I had. And I just been launching out, going after the things that I want and that I desire to do in my life. And I encourage you to do the same, because what's the worst thing that can happen? It doesn't work. And you just go back to doing what you was doing. But what happens? Could y'all imagine if I do this, right? I'm just talking to y'all, and I end up on screen with Kevin Hart. You never know. You never know. Because I think, it's possible. I think it's possible. And with the talent, the good looks that I have, and the favor of God, anything can happen, y'all. Anything can happen. This face was made for the TV and the big screen. I don't care what none of y'all say. All right, y'all. So y'all, let's keep dreaming big. Let's keep going for it. And stay tuned, because I'm telling y'all, the comedy show is coming. That's next, amongst some other things that we got going on and got cooking. But y'all, let's dream big, man. This is the season and the time to go for it, because there's nothing worse than going for things that you don't desire, and then never going for the things that you do desire. A lot of us have been going after stuff that we don't even want. and ignoring the things that we really want to do because of fear. So I hope that if you guys don't learn anything else from watching me, just learn how to be fearless and know that there will always be people that will tell you what you can't do. But I am concentrating on what I can do. And I believe that I can do anything just as you can. So let's go for it, man. Let's see what we can get cracking and let's see what we can do. All right, y'all. This has been another episode of Kingdom Conversation. Thank you to my guest, Gerald Kelly. Again, when I was out in LA, and big shout out to my boys, Leon Lacey, Jules Bartholomew, who else? Nitty and Joe Wilson. Man, we went out and Jules is so slick. We sitting at the table and he just texting people, yo, Jay Hen is out here. And people just started popping up at the restaurant, just to love on me and show me some LA love. It was really dope, really dope. And got a lot of things happening now. So just continue to go for it, guys. And know that if nobody else is praying for you, Pastor Jay is. All right, I love y'all. I'm gone. Remember, you've been called and created to be something great. And no one can stop you. Once you get it into your mind that you agree with what God said about you, you, my friend, become unstoppable. And I got your back all the way. I'm praying for you and I love you. And I'll holler at y'all next week. It's going to get better and better. Kingdom Conversations. I'm out.